That C8 Corvette is sick. So I currently have a net worth of $2.8 million and make about $360,000 in total a year. So I'm wondering, can I afford this now? So one of my lesser known passions in life is cars. There's nothing like a fast car and the sound of something like the C8 Corvette. There's nothing like it. So the idea of buying something like the C8 Corvette has been in my mind for quite a while now, and I'm making about $360,000 in total a year, and my net worth is nearing $3 million. So I wonder, based on some of the common rules of thumbs, can I afford this right now? So first, let's go through pricing one of these things. So I spent quite a bit of time on their pricing website, piecing together something that wasn't fully maxed out, but had all of the things that I would want in a car like this. And the total came out to about $84,010. And this is kind of what it looks like. So that's quite a bit. And if I was to finance this, 4-year financing, 4 to 5%-ish interest rate, we're looking at about $1,500 a month. So one of the first common rules of thumb in determining if you can afford a car or not is based on your net worth. It is the 5% of net worth rule. So if we take the 5% of net worth rule, I currently have a net worth of $2.8 million. And if we take 5% of that, it's $140,000, which means I could practically buy 2 of these. But just because I have $2.8 million in net worth doesn't mean I have that sort of cash flow. I'm making $360,000 a year, but this payment still takes up almost a tenth of my monthly income. So maybe that's a little much. So another rule of thumb is the 10% of income rule. So we're gonna do this 2 different ways. So one, we're gonna do this with the $360,000 a year number that I have. That includes my salary and a bunch of stock bonus from my job. And we're also gonna run this at just my salary of $170,000. So my $360,000 a year in income, if we take 10%, it turns out we get $36,000. That's not enough. And then if we strip that down to just my salary, it's even worse. And now, we're looking at a $17,000 car. I started this video looking at a C8, now I might be looking at a Camry. Oh man. With these rules of thumbs, we get just a ridiculous range. We go from $17,000 up to $140,000. And it's like a Camry to a freaking AMG GTR. That's just a ridiculous, how is anyone supposed to know this? So what I would rather do is look at this from a straight monthly cash flow standpoint. So the first thing I want to think about is this going to be an investment or not? I don't think it is, because I think that depreciation is going to be a nightmare. Hold on, I know someone that knows this. You just made a video about C8 depreciation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in your research, did you find out if I was going to lose money? Is this going to be an investment? Am I going to lose money? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. So, not an investment. So if I need to spend $1,500 a month to afford this, then I'm looking at about $18,000 a year that I'm spending on this. Right now, I have about $3,000 a month in excess income that I'm putting into the markets, earning about 8%, except for this year where it's earning 25,000 million %. But we're gonna stick with 8% because that's traditionally a good number to work with. So in the 5 years that I have this loan, the money that I spend on the car could have earned me about $7,200 on the market. And then on top of that, if you add in the $90,000 that I'm gonna be paying on the car, then I'm looking at a true cost of this car of $97,200. And for me right now, that's just too much to be worth it. I want to get myself to a place of financial independence, and I hope you want to get yourself to a place of financial independence too. And then once we get to our financial independence, let's buy the crap out of these cars, man. So in the future, I will definitely be buying something like this. My absolute dream car is the AMG GTR, which just set a new record. Yeah, did you guys see that? So if you're new to this channel, I talk about financial independence and exciting ways to get there, and I love cars, and I'm not one of those people that is saying you can't buy an expensive sports car. I'm just saying you need to think about it and do the thing that makes the most sense for your financial picture. And if this video was helpful to you at all, please share it. I'd really appreciate that. Hit that like button, hit subscribe to see the other fun things we can do with financial independence. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.